What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ray, aka the original ordinary guy, man. Back again, another video. Beautiful morning out here in COT. Going to get that overtime today and tomorrow, matter of fact. But yeah, we on our way to go get some OT. And I appreciate y'all rocking with the channel, man. The unattractive masculine man and attraction. So you might be mind-boggled right now, Ray. How are you unattractive, but you're attracting women and you're attracting things and you're attracting this and you're attracting that? Well, I'm gonna give you the cliche answer to start off with. Of course, energy. That's the cliche. We all know that. Energy. Your energy attracts a lot of things, right? As far as women go, that is the average to unattractive looking masculine man. The key component, well, there's multiple key components, but a couple key components that I like to display naturally. Notice I said naturally as an average to unattractive masculine man is dominance, competency, charisma, and I guess you could say confidence. If you want to say confidence, go ahead and say confidence, whatever. So, but my main one that helped me out a lot, not talking about getting women in the sheets, but I'm talking about garnishing a lot of financial stability, or financial gain, is dominance and competency. You see, I'm a personal trainer, and of course, women, right? Those were my main clients at the time when I was a personal trainer back in Dallas. And I had these two women when I used to post on Instagram. A quick story time for y'all to give y'all a perfect example of how this goes down. When I used to post a lot of my clients, which were women, on Instagram, it attracted women. And one specific time, there were two women that hit me up. And they told me they was gonna come out to one of my sessions to meet up with me and talk business, right? And they were pretty popular in the city, and they're pretty popular now. They do, both of them, ironically, they do OF, if you know what OF is, but they're pretty successful on OF, and I still keep in contact with one of them. So anyways, they told me they was coming out to talk business. And while they arrived, I was in the midst of training another client, female client. And when we got done, the women were contemplating, because I guess of how aggressive or how intense I was with that client, but they were contemplating. I could see it in their face. Oh man, we might not want to sign up with this guy. So one of the girls I was not in contact with, one of the girls was like, she was in her phone and she was on Instagram looking at another trainer, and she said out loud, without even noticing, I guess not on accident, not on purpose, but just reaction-wise, she said, "Ooh, we can have him train us, plus he's fine." And she looked up to me and said, "No offense." I told her none taken. So I gave the ladies my business card, and I told them to hit me up whenever they make up their mind. So within a week's time, they made up their mind. They said, "Hey, we're gonna go with you. We know you don't play. We know that you know what you're talking about. We know that we're gonna get to our goals with you, and you're not gonna take it light on us." Dominance, competency. They saw that I knew something. They saw that I'm not there to play. I don't care about how fine you are. I don't care about none of that. And the unattractive to average looking man, masculine man at that, does not care about beauty. He cares to a certain extent, but it does not override his system to where, hey, you are not greater than the paper. You are not greater than the purpose. You are not greater than the goal at hand. So that indifference, that dominant nature makes women attracted to you. And that's one of the easiest ways to convey your masculine energy, is being dominant in something, having knowledge on something, knowing something to a T that you can put other people on. See, women like being taught things. Despite what these modern day women tell you, they love being taught things. And when you can sit up there and you can teach them things, oh man. Oh man, it might not put you in front of the man that look good, but man, it does something to them. And a man that can't be, persuaded by the viscous innards, you just go up in the rank, my boy. You just go up in the rank. You see, I'm not telling men to not be in shape. I'm not telling men to not work on their looks. I'm telling men that this is where the majority of us fall. In that category, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of gain. But a lot of men don't look at it like, because if I don't have a square jaw or the hunter eyes, you've been betrayed by your own man. And women don't even give a damn about that. So I don't even know why y'all talking about it. You've been betrayed by your own man and you've been led astray. Attraction, my boy, the way you walk, the way you talk. Indifference. When you disagree with women, I'm not talking about just to be an asshole. I'm talking about naturally. That attracts women. Like, oh, okay, this guy has his own opinion. I can't persuade him with ass and titties. Of course you can't. It's nice to look and touch. But other than that, all of y'all got it. And that's how the masculine man attracts, the average to unattractive man attracts women. He doesn't put none above him. He doesn't put none above the rest. All of y'all have the same thing. How that attitude when let's not go into that. And another thing that attracts not only people, not only just women, but a lot of people, just men in general too, is audacity, which we're going to get into another topic. But I just want to let y'all know, if you have the audacity, which is not to break it down completely, it's like the equivalent of, when women say, I gave him a chance, he's ugly, and I gave him a chance, now he's acting, or now he has the audacity to act like I'm the one he gave the chance to. Like, he has the audacity to think he looks good. That's just confidence, man. That's all it is. They just didn't know that you was the unattractive to average looking masculine man. They didn't know. They had no idea. But we're going to get to that into another topic. It can be the slightest things that women find attractive about you. I had a neighbor, a long time ago when I lived in Dallas, of course. I had a neighbor. She used to, I guess she lived above me, and shout out to her. And one day she came by my door randomly. I'm just talking about randomly. And she said, I love the way you walk down those stairs. I was just like, what? She's like, yeah, I like the way you walk down the stairs. Now, that could have been the junk was moving. That could have been the show. I don't know. It could have been just my body type. But she loved the way I walked down the stairs. That was attractive to her. You see, as the unattractive to average looking masculine man, your face, sometimes damn near your body, doesn't get compliments. That doesn't get noticed by a lot of people. Your demeanor, your movements, your stature, the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you talk, the way you listen, the little tangible things that a lot of people just disregard, those are the things that catches people's eyes. Those are the things that people be like, damn, okay, he's standing out. Damn, he might be losing some points upward, but overall, this guy, I don't know, he has audacity. They ain't gonna be thinking that, but they gonna be like, oh. In other words, this guy has audacity. This guy has something that we never seen before, because like I always say, an average to unattractive men, they're usually losers. They're usually simps. They're usually at the they're usually on call for women. It's rare that you see a man in that realm that's masculine and that has his principles and morals, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's the average to unattractive man on a daily basis is not attractive. He's deprived. He's been deprived. I think I've said it before, but he's been deprived. So this goes into the realm of, hey man, we only have two options in this sequence, bro. Like, we don't have a lot of options. You either masculine or you're not. You either shut up or put up. I mean, you only got two options, fellas. And I don't want to get too far ahead by letting y'all know everything else that comes with this, but you only have two options, fellas. And I don't want to lead anybody astray. This is where majority of men are at. Now, as far as being masculine and being a man, they opted out because of the selection, pre-selection. They opted out. When you found out you was not pre-selection, you opted out. I guarantee you, majority of men opt out. You know what? F it. Pre-selection is rare as well. So let's not start on that. But your attraction is different when you're at that stage. And remember, I told you there's three types of men at those stages. You have the man that's unattractive here, or average here, or unattractive here, above average here, or average, you know what I'm saying, and unattractive, that's two. And then you have the guy that's evened out. Average, or average, above average. I mean, it's the law of averages and unattractiveness. Whether it's above average, below average, average, or just completely unattractive. But we all know energy says a lot about a man that does not give it. Women love it. People love it. Even the fellas, they like it. But when you walk into a room and you own it, some fellas just looking like, hey, bro, this guy right here. And when you start talking to men and they see and they hear that tone, and they be like, yo, this guy, he moves to a different beat, man. He moves, and that's when people start crowding around you, which I've talked about as well. You got to get certain people away from you because they don't mean you know well, because they want to zap your energy. But a lot of people can see like, okay, even though this guy is not, you know what I mean, he's not top tier as far as looks, this guy, he moves as if he is. In the mirror, he tells himself, he must tell himself that he's him. So the big takeaway from this, fellas, is dominance, competency, knowing something, having knowledge on something. Woo! That attracts a lot of things, including that paper, especially that paper. When you know something, oh boy, forget the women. You're going to get blessed, boy. For having knowledge, you're going to get blessed. For having wisdom, you're going to get blessed. You have to worry about the things that you can control. Damn the height. Damn the looks maxing. Focus on the body game if you want to. I'm not going to influence niggas. I'm done with that. That's out of my hands right there. I'm not influencing nobody to work on the body game no more. But one thing you must be, if you're going to be in the depths on all the averages or above averages or attractiveness, God damn it, at least work on your masculinity. For goodness sake. All right? It's not advice, just a warning. Hell, let's even proof. It's another day in reality for your ass. Love.